shadow. Just different shades. It's, ooh. Ooh, you know what that is? Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Last episode, we continued our extravagant Spelunk Fest down here in the depths, and we found our way to the bottom left corner of the map down here, and there seems to be a Colosseum. At least what looks to be a Colosseum. We've done a couple of these prior, and every single one of them has looked much like this one. And as we needed any confirmation, the Desert Colosseum visits our screen. So, this is likely going to go exactly how the prior few have gone. If you missed those episodes, that's fine. You could check them out. That'd be great too. But if you don't have the time or the desire to do so, I'll let you know. The Colosseums are a gauntlet, if you will. Waves of enemy present themselves to you, and at the culmination of it, well, you get some sort of clothing. And gosh darn it, if there's one thing we want more than shrines or light roots, it's clothing, because there are far less articles of clothing, I do believe. Where is the opening? Okay, so this Colosseum is already markedly different than the other ones I've been around. They have had open tops. This is a dome. Goodness gracious, they're prepared for all sorts of inclement weather here. I guess we should loot around the sides of it. This seems like it could be, and it is, an entrance. Interesting how it is closed topped like this. Oh, I think I know exactly. This is gonna be horriblins, isn't it? Look at how low the ceiling is. I mean, the walls go up like 40 feet high, but the ceiling, you're gonna scratch your friggin' forehead on top of it. What do we have in the way of weapons here that we can use? I guess we're gonna be fine with what we already have equipped. Yeah, I guess let's get a better bow out. Why not, huh? Undoubtedly, we're gonna deal with all different flavors of horriblins, so I think it would be, well, right smart of us to be prepared for all the worst. Get him, Tolan. Oh, you almost did. I'll help you. Ronald McDonald, I ain't want your cheeseburgers, all right? I'll make cheeseburgers out of your big old nose. Get down here. Talk to me like that. One hit, all of them, even though we didn't headshot all of them. Kind of impressed with myself, or impressed rather with the weapon that I used. We hit 2 of them with that one arrow? That's kind of neat. Like, went through one of them and speared the other. Now, that's efficiency. Come down here, buddy. You big blue bungus. Blue ones went down pretty easily. Now we've got the yellows. Okay. We don't have room for the weapons, but we do have room for the horns. Only 2 of you. You got a shock thing. You're gonna have to die first. I'm so sorry. You can't be running around with electrical components and expect me to not do anything about it. All right? Let me see this. Yeah, you got a shock fruit on, or actually, no, that's a chew. Don't you touch me with your big poker. You gross nosed thing. I was gonna call you a boy, but I don't know if you're a boy or not. All I know is that you're offensive. And that's the final one? The silver one? Well, actually, no, that's not true, because in the prior Colosseum battles, the final one is a combination of the lot. But crap, dude. We're making quick work of this already. I was expecting this to take like most of the episode. Shows what I know clearly. Jiminy Christmas, and it isn't much. Just like this dude's, well, the lifespan. He's about gone. Just a few more smacks. Oh, nice backflip. There's a few more smacks. Hopefully he doesn't smack us, because even though he is not the most difficult thing in the world, I'd have to imagine that a smack from a weapon that size is going to put a dent in Link's forehead. All right? So I'm going to take that. You can't have it anymore. You can't have anything at all because you're dead. Now, which one of you is going to be firing off like bomb arrows or something? No one? Well, I'm going to get rid of the little ones first, just because I can. Come here now. Come here. You get down. There you go. Blue boy didn't die. Blue boy's got to go now. You don't poke me, all right? You got the range. I saw that. You lunging forward like you're some sort of gorilla. Not to... Ooh, goodness gracious. You know, they really do have an impressive amount of hand strength. The ability to, like, grab onto the ceiling like that when there's not but, like, I don't even know, slight protrusions to grab onto. It's really impressive. All right, impressive or not, though, you've got to go. Come here, present to me your face. There's that beautiful forehead. There we go, and now I can kick you right in the lower abdomen with your friend's weapon. Really? You guys should be thanking me for releasing you. Look at your apartment, or whatever it was. It's like 30 square feet. I mean, I get it. That's like $4,000 in Manhattan. But down here, it's practically a prison. Dude, you'd be better off going around the rest of the depths instead of being holed up in here. And how long have you been in here in the first place? A long time, presumably. I mean, I'd have to imagine at least the extent of the game itself. And shoot, we're like 130-something episodes. That's a long time, Harry. Anyways, we've slain the beast. We've done the deed, and it went quite well, if I do say so. So much so that I feel particularly great about our reward. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be clothing. It's gonna be a harken back to a past Zelda game. It's going to be Sheik's mask, a harken back to Ocarina of Time. Very cool. A mask said to have been worn by a Sheikah who saved a time-traveling hero. Made from the finest of Sheikah stealth fabrics, the final word in undercover gear. Goodness gracious, we should show this to Princess Zelda. I mean, if you haven't played Ocarina of Time, spoilers, I guess. I mean, it's like a 30-year-old game nearly at this point, so if you haven't played it, that's on you. You should play it. It's a great game. Princess Zelda disguises herself as Sheik, and I mean, that's effectively what she looks like. Like, straight up. Goodness gracious. Now I've got the Bolero of Fire stuck in my head. All right, so we did also have the cemetery to investigate, and it is relatively close by, so we'll go there next. And then I think we should continue on our light route illuminating quest. I mean, it's not an actual quest, right? Don't get confused. There's not an actual quest for that. At least I don't think. There might be a light route quest. I don't know that. But that's not why we're doing it. I'm just exploring. Trying to be a completionist. If you're new to the channel or the Let's Play specifically, first and foremost, welcome. Second off, this is going to be essentially 100% Let's Play. I'm getting all the clothing, I'm getting all the shrines, I'm getting all the light routes, I'm getting assaulted by the locals. No, it's a friggin' gloomy Gibdo. As if they weren't heinous enough already. Come here, Riju. Goodness gracious, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Get you two together. You go together like shamalama ding dong, right? Just get close to each other. Is that close enough? Let's see. Everybody says yes. Very good. Now present to me your body. Ooh, well, actually, give me this. Lumbering about over there. Cheechamungus. They're really, really unsettling, aren't they? Goodness gracious. I suppose every Zelda game needs some semblance of fear-invoking enemies, right? I guess Breath of the Wild was a little bit short of that. I mean, the Guardians were terrifying in their own right, yes, but they weren't physically upsetting the way that the Gibdos are or the way that Redeads were in past games. Or Gibdos too, for that matter. I mean, talking about Ocarina of Time, I don't remember if Gibdos were in Ocarina of Time, but I know for a fact that they were in Majora's Mask. Oh no! You actually had to cure a Gibdo, or I don't know where we draw the line. He was a Hylian or a Terminian. Technically the land was Termina, and he was afflicted with the disease. He was cursed, and he became a Gibdo, or at least partially a Gibdo, and you cured him, and I don't know. I'm spoiling the game. I did a Let's Play of Majora's Mask. If you're gonna go watch that, you can, but that's the point. And they were markedly different. The Gibdos, the Gibdos have taken on a whole insectoid sort of appearance, really, more so than the traditional mummy look that I'm used to. They are where is your mushroom, all right? Where's your home? You guys are being spawned somewhere. I'd have to imagine, because it feels like you guys just continually keep coming. Let me kill this one. Maybe they're not. Maybe there was just a finite amount and there was plenty of them. What does Sidon do here? Yeah! Oh, look at that. The water actually did something. I know that they were weak to elemental attacks, but water is an element, but I don't know. It just feels interesting to me. I could have like a glass of water and be like, blah! Splash, you're weak now. Shoot, we should be carrying a super soaker for goodness sake. Is this movable? Oh, it is. If there's one thing we love more than visiting grave sites, it's desecrating them, right, Link? What do we get for doing so? What do we get for our grave robbing tendencies? We get large charge. Hot dog, 5 away from what I desire. And that is 300, which would give us a whole new set of batteries. Ooh, only a single Poe in here. Cheechamungus. We'll kind of ignore these guys for now. I was, getting rather involved with them. We were having a hearty discussion, what with our arrows and electricity and whatever the heck they attack with. I'm not even sure what to call that. Stomach acid? Mushrooms. Gross. It doesn't seem like we're actually going to get anything from it if we continue to play with them. So we'll move on and just investigate the rest of the grounds here for anything nifty, neat, or otherwise valuable in some fashion. Nothing in here, really. Just a vacant little cubicle. Fascinating. I can't even get up there. What do we ascend? Yes, but barely. Oh, it's probably not worth ascending here, but by golly, we've done it. I mean, I've done a lot of things that aren't necessarily worth doing, but that hasn't stopped me yet, nor will it ever. Nor will it ever. Big Poe, large Poe, big Poe, what's really the difference? Anything over there? That's a no-go. But I did see an ore deposit this direction as... Oh, a big boss Boko. Aren't you looking particularly plump this evening? Where's my friend? Yes, blow your horn. You've been practicing all evening. You're part of the brass ensemble. I do appreciate your talents. Okay, come on. We gotta get them all electric. All electric. There we go. Boom shakalaka. Didn't do a whole lot to the big boy. That's fine. I'm gonna throw Yunobo at you. We're gonna use all the babies. Yunobo, and now Sidon, you come here. And we're gonna blast you with water. You broke my hammer. Riju's ready to do it again. Run it back, girl, come on, hey! Sidon's not quite ready. Look at Yunobo here. Yunobo's ready. Ooh, Jiminy Christmas, he hit him right in the soft spot. This dude's surveying. We've got an audience member, but it would seem that our audience is going to get killed. All right, it's like an NBA game. It's like Ron Artest is in the building here. Stop grabbing things, all right? It's upsetting. Something extra was destroyed there. I feel like that was a mighty more significant explosion than prior ones. Let's just get this dude out of here. I don't really love using two hands, but they are nice how the second swing severely staggers like all enemies. This poor dude's just flailing about with his tongue out. It's actually quite grotesque. Good thing we put him out of his misery. Cheechamungus. We got a heaping host and heck ton. Zonite, as a result. Now, when we came back down into the depths for the first time in 100 episodes, about almost a week ago at this point. Shoot, time flies when you're having fun. We had like 20-something Zonite. Now we've got nearly 200, almost tenfold what we started with. Hammer-wise, yeah, we picked up a couple of these. Let's use them and farm some more Zoni. Delicious. Delicious. Oh, give it to me. I'm gonna make some crystallized charges out of that, presumably. Possibly. Maybe even spray. Oh, the battle continues. Hi, guys. I didn't mean to give up the good fight, but I do understand that you did have it under control. No need to doubt. My friends, I surround myself. Link does, I guess. Technically, I am living vicariously through Link. I consider myself one and the same. I'm Link in this Let's Play, right? That's what you got to do when you're playing the game. You put yourself in their shoes. Anyways, we surround ourselves with some really dangerous people. I mean, Riju, the power of static electricity, she gonna fry someone alive. Her powers are commonly used as the death penalty in a number of places, and I'm not really here to advocate for that, all right? Please don't get that confused. I actually don't really like the idea of that. Anyways, that's neither here nor there, but we surround ourselves with someone who's got that capability, as well as Yunobo, who's practically a rolling powder keg. I mean, yes, he's a Goron, they roll, but have you seen when he makes contact with walls, or much less individuals? They explode into fiery justice. It's astounding and terrifying, all the same. And of course, we can't forget about our good old friend, the long-tenured Tolan. I'm trying to brag about my friends, and you're up here looking at our behinds. You sick freak. Get out of here. Tolan, practically a sharpshooter, all right? He's like Usopp from One Piece. Except he doesn't use a slingshot or anything like that. He uses a whole gosh darn arrow. Excuse me. You guys need to get out of here, all right? I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna take a photo of this. Y'all gonna leave me alone. Okay? Maybe? What, over here? Where is it? I'm inside of it. Soldier's Spear, unsullied. Can't do anything about that. If we have the space, I'll take it. If we don't, I am not considering it. We got the space, and I'm glad we did. Attack up 16. That's pretty solid. Hi. You guys, you persist. You persist. You insist. And I think you should desist, all right? Because y'all gonna get yourselves killed. Where are my friends at? Riju, you come here. Let's see if we can get them all like consolidated. Man, I'm getting slapped around. You guys get close together. Oh, Cheechamungus, what did you say to that? Why don't we just give y'all a nice little bit of fruit? You look hungry, all right? Your blood sugar doing all right? You look like you could use some razzle dazzle, spick and spazzle. See you later. Such a good tip. I am so thankful for the commenters. I would have never known that if they had not told me. I see the dazzle fruit. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll cook with it. Lo and behold, shouldn't just cook with it. You should fire it off at your enemies. All right, anything's a weapon if you try hard enough. I thought we learned that way back in first grade. All right, people were throwing pencils. It was a dangerous time. Getting stuck in the ceiling and crap. Surely not me, of course, but still hazardous. To say, I got stabbed by a pencil. Oh man, all sorts of memories are flooding back now that I mentioned that. Yes, no, I got stabbed in the knee. It was wild. Anyways, neither here nor there. We have accomplished what we set out to, at least in this portion of the map. We could go over here. There's gonna be a light route here, right? That we don't have, and that would be the final culmination of our efforts in the southwestern quadrant of the depth. So I think that'd be a good use of time, just to officially say that we have that whole segment finished off. I mean, I thought we had it finished off like 3 days ago. Lo and behold, I was wrong. Can you believe it? It's amazing. It's like I'm not an expert. So, we're gonna go right here, this direction. You know, it'd be really cool if we could like make a marker of these. Like we have the shrine thing. No, this doesn't even like register as a photo or anything. It'd be nice if we could use the tracker. You get it, it's not wholly necessary, but it would be nice. Oh, there's a flux construct down here? Oh, buddy, I'ma flux you up. Oh, are you ready for this? Are you ready? Every other flux construct I've faced has been, I mean, not the easiest thing in the world, but also not too terribly difficult. But what they have been is a good time, particularly because their rewards are usually pretty solid as well. In fact, I think most of them have given me an old map. Of course, all the old maps have directed us down here to the depths, and I wouldn't expect a currently existing in the depths flux construct to lead us here, but you know, it's possible. It's also possible for me to eat something before we instigate said fight. It'd probably be downright intelligent of me, if I do say so myself. Let's do that. We all set, friends? We ready? Tolan, how your feathers? Yunobo, your scales? All right. No one else is here except for Tolan. Let's go! We'll shoot this dude right in the face. Yeah, right there. Boom shakalaka. Once more. Twice more. Thrice more. Four ice more. 5 ice more. 6 more. 7 more. 8 more. Yes, you didn't like that, did you? Oh, B for Bofer Bum Bum. Flux Construct 2. You should have never done this. What were you thinking? Existing. Goodness gracious, it's sick. Do we have a photo of this? We don't. Let's take a photo of it before it freaking kills us. Oh my. And now, we'll just go on up here. Yes, you're going to be launching things at us. I understand that you really don't like the idea of dying, but frankly, it's gonna happen to all of us, some of us, sooner than others. Good night, sweet prince. Now what do we get? Is there a chest anywhere? Got an arrow back, that's nice. No chest. No chest, you kidding me? Oh, I feel particularly insulted. Grab all these. Do you have anything we would like to fuse that with? I mean, not particularly, but we may as well, just being the fact that it's there. It'd be good to have. And I'm going to fuse it with, honestly, I'm leaning towards the soldier's broadsword. I would really like to have a Zonai device, or a construct weapon to fuse it with. But this is extra durable, and even though it's only a 32, the fact that it'll stick around a long time is appealing to me. It's also a hammer, right? So we can bash things open with it. We've got to continue to go this direction. Very crazy. I don't see any. Ooh, was that? That's the light route we already did, isn't it? Sure as heck is. Look at that. Get rid of the stamp. Get rid of the pin. Not on my map, all right? We're not double marking anything. I've never done that. No, no one has. More rockets? I can't see. It's so dark. Looks yep, that's a rocket. Back on my shield. Now we do have still the one slot for it. I'm not gonna do that though. I'm gonna fire off a bright bloom, light root. Dr. Seuss eating a boot. Whoa. Hold on. I was about to go up on this thing, but oh, never mind. I still probably should. It's fine. We'll hoof it the old-fashioned way. I thought this looked like a runway or something like, I don't know, relatively grindois, but no, it's just shadow. Just different shades. It's, ooh. You know what that is? Oh my goodness gracious, it's a Gerudo scimitar! It's what we needed. And it's untainted with attack up 8. That's friggin' sweet, dude. That's a 25 one-handed, unfused. And of course, I'm not going to fuse it because I am saving that for the quest. We now have the shield and the sword. Oh, I don't have the room. We'll get this friggin' kindling out of my pocket, all right? Gosh darn it, we're gonna start a fire. What would Yogi Bear think? Fire this off somewhere so we can go back up to Gerudo Town sometime in the near future and get that sword and shield combo ready. Good over here. This Los Alfos. So if I were a light root in here, I would be in the direct friggin' center of it. That's gonna be this way. I mean, I'd have to imagine that's the case, right? They tend to evenly disperse the light they shine every which direction, and it does look indeed like my hunch was accurate. And for that, I'm thankful, because goodness knows, not always the case. Not always the case. It kind of feeds in to the relatively chaotic nature of my Let's Play episodes, my shorts, my streams, really everything I create, except for the vlogs. I mean, the vlogs are kind of chaotic at times, but markedly less so. Really, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe them. They're vlogs, all right? If you watch that channel, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, well, then you might also still know what I'm talking about. Either which way, you're here. So chaos is what you've chosen. Now let's chaotically fly, Tolan. Yes, very good. Scoop me off my feet just like the Prince Charming you are. Over to the Ganatorium. Light room. The Ganatorium sounds like an interesting place. You go for, I don't even know. I don't know how I want to say it. Oh, Lightroot dispelled the darkness, and we have achieved illumination across the entirety of the southwestern quadrant of the depths, making me feel pretty good. Feel pretty good about that. Feel pretty accomplished. Let's go over to the Karakara mine. We can get this one, since it's marked. This one still intrigues me. It's just all, like, surrounded by light, essentially. And it seems like a very small area. Very, very peculiar. But we'll get to that all in due time. Right now, we're going to head over here to the Karakara mine, as mentioned, and head south. Just like we were a bird in the middle of winter. A snowbird. Doesn't even have to be an actual bird. Yes, people flock from, like, New York and stuff and come down here to Florida. I wasn't really aware of it because I've lived in Colorado for most of my life until work took me to Florida. Lo and behold, there's a bunch of old people here. And only in the winter. I mean, all the time, really, but mostly in the winter. This way. We don't see it just yet, but I guess that's not inherently surprising given the relative abundance of visual obstructions. Oh, hello? You orange oafer. Well, what am I marking it for? I already had it marked. Cheech-a-mungus. Oh, I know I've mentioned it a time or 2 dozen before. Got a terrible memory, but goodness gracious, LP, we didn't need to show the people that it was that terrible, did we? Well, I guess we did. I didn't really have any control over it. Hello, friends. Yes, you look beautiful. I do love the fact that you've slathered yourself with raspberry jelly. You're gonna get a disease, all right? You're gonna attract flies. You're gonna attract the mosquitoes. All sorts of pests and insects are gonna be feasting upon your body when you got that much jelly on you. A little bit, 1-2 cups of jelly, that's fine. I too like to have a good time on a Saturday night, but really, all over your body? Why, it's practically unheard of. He says, as he rummages through the aforementioned jelly, totally fine. Totally fine. We're coming upon a light route. It'll replenish those hearts anyways. And I guess we don't have a huge abundance of food. Not too long ago, we did do a huge cooking project, and those stores have kind of lasted for a while. They are running down, though. Light route. Flawless pronunciation. I'll try that once more time once I see that again. Miss something? Mickik? A little bit. The C's and H's there in strange positions. Mick-hick. Mick-hick. Sure. I guess that's fine. Goodness knows I'm no linguist. I'm just a guy that talks, and maybe that does make me in the same vein as something of a linguist, but not a professional at all. Very good. Can we get another light route while we're here? Maybe we should get this one. I've talked about it now for like 3 episodes. We've got some time. We're right here. Why not? You know? If not now, then when? I mean, the answer to that would be some other time. It's gonna happen, but still, why not? I wonder too, though, part of me feels like I left that because it was difficult. I mean, I have it marked, so I definitely have laying eyes on it. Is that it right there? Let's see. Oh gosh, no, that one's way off in friggin' Canada. So far north, I could barely see it. So we don't have to go to that one, which is great, because it does seem pretty far away, but not like too terribly far away, and knowing that the one we are actually heading to is but half that distance, well, it feels quite nice. If I do say so myself, it feels quite nice. You can even see it there. We're probably going to be able to reach it just by soaring. If I can give Tolan like ample enough time to recharge his batteries, so to speak, we should be just fine. All right, Tolan, you ready? Give me that breath of not the wild, but the breath of your flip-flaps, I guess. No one ever told us where that wind was coming from. I mean, ordinarily when I'm hanging out with some friends and they blow out a big old gust of wind, it ain't coming from somewhere that I'm particularly fond of. But Tolan, I don't know. I guess Link doesn't have a nose, so who knows? Now we've made our way to the Cowie Rouse light route. Extraordinarily great time as well. That took us like 30 seconds from warping at the last one. Now that is beautiful. Just take a second to appreciate our efforts there. We're all involved in this. It's not just me, Link, and the companions. You, the viewers, equally invested in this, right? Couldn't do it without you. Probably one light route right here, and that would round that all out. Okay. We go over to the Cowatic light route. That might be our best bet at seeing, hopefully seeing that. I feel like I was kind of looking around a lot when I was on the southern part of the map, and I obviously didn't mark this light route that's occupying that darkness. So I hope it's not too terribly difficult to see, right? I mean, I guess we didn't try it from this location, so it could be anyone's guess. Yeah, this way. Okay. Gotta find our bearings with the Pro HUD. All right, I like the Pro HUD. I like how clean it makes the screen look. I like how easy it makes to clip out thumbnails. Sometimes it is a little difficult. What's going on over here? What is this? What is this? You are not evil. You're a Hylian, I presume? What are you staring at? You looking at my light route? My bright bloom? Did I plant that? Did you plant that? You looking at the fans. All right, well, what are you doing down here? You with Robbie?
Zonai device is here as well. Ah! You surprised me. Don't do that. Oh, I thought you might have been from the Yiga clan for a second. Hurry up and get your research clothes on. What? You don't have research clothes? Wait, are you in the Yiga clan?
I am not, actually.
Don't lie, I know the Yiga are all masters of disguise. Prove you don't have a Yiga uniform on under there. Take off everything you're wearing and ditch the white. Get naked! Try anything funny, you'll face these researcher fists.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'd love to, like, put you at ease, but if putting you at ease requires me to just get friggin' naked, no. No way.
Then it looks like I have no choice but to raise the alarm. Your life is mine!
Oh, you're oh, yes, that's right. This is not the first time we've seen this, but it has been a while. Yes, you Yiga. Very good. You want to run at me? I'm going to shoot you. You going to teleport? You going to jump down here? I'm going to shoot you. Man, could have told you that was... Don't you blow up my banana! Yes, Tolan! Tolan, my bananas. My bananas, what have you done? I'm potassium deficient. I have a disorder. I need bananas. Tolan, how could you? Well, at least we got the money, I suppose. Jiminy Christmas. And a torch. And more money. And a blade. Don't want the blade. Okay, anyways. Back on our way. I'm on my way. From misery to light rootiness. Oh, yeah. But I still don't see it. Still don't see it. It's a little concerning. All right, I'm just going to ignore you guys this time unless my associates kill you. They're entitled to do as they please. All right, we're just friends. I don't rule their lives. Doesn't sound like any of them took particular offense to your existence, so be thankful for that. Goodness knows they're not always particularly violent, but when they choose to be, it's a sight to see, shall we say. So it's going to be left. Because the way I'm going, like, I am coming up the top of this little lump here. I need to go, like, this direction. Maybe even more, like, directly left. Like, maybe up there. There's a statue. Here's a statue. Let's give ourselves some illumination. Maybe it'll make it a little bit... Oh, my goodness. Every time I'm like, oh, maybe I should light the way. Boom! There's a friggin' wall right in your face. Don't you just love to see it? Halfway, yes, halfway, because it means that we can get a little bit higher and presumably find a better, visual standpoint that we can gaze upon the surrounding landscape, but it doesn't seem like that's actually bearing, well, any fruit right yet. That is a wall further away than I thought it was. Okay, fine. Where are we at in the map? I think we're still heading the correct direction. I mean, I struggle to say that. Correct is entirely subjective. I think we're heading a direction. And what's more, this direction could be good. Or bad. Who knows? But we're doing it. We're doing it, and it's fine. Well, we're losing stamina because I jumped entirely too much. Thankfully, in that aforementioned cooking fest, I cooked up some stamina buffs. Utilize that. Oh, goodness gracious, yes. Run through the poison. Run through the poison. Very good, Link. You're a gentleman and a scholar, and I altogether appreciate your ability to, withstand hazardous elements all over your little feet skis. Ooh, hello there, Pose. Nice to see you. Nice to see anything at all, though, really. Where is my light route? It's gotta be, like, right here. Ish. This is not pointing. Every other statue we've seen has, like, pointed somewhere. And I guess maybe this one is pointing, like, this direction? Okay, well, maybe the light route's this direction. It is also potentially pointing to, like, this stuff over here. I think they all do point to Colosseums. Don't quote me there. I don't know that's a fact, but I think that sounds plausible. Oh, what is this? What is this right here? That Yiga. That's Yiga. Alrighty, edit that pin into a stamp because it's interesting. It's a star. And this light route, so far, nowhere. What the heck? I don't got a bow. All right, that's also nowhere. Let's use the spiked boko. It's garbage anyways, right? Illuminate, please. Thank you. Very good. And then hopefully once we reach the apex of this hill, we will see. There it is. There's our light route and research camp? Like a true research camp? I thought this was going to be a Korok. That's someone dying from the gloom. Ooh, and a machine? We got the machine, we got the gloom boy, we got the Yigas, and the light route all in the immediate area. And we're going to do all that, but we're going to do it next time. So, thank you so very much for watching. I sincerely do appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow.